We made our way up from Boston up to Branch Brook Campground in New Hampshire along I-93, where the colors were exploding on the side of the highway. We went to this campground to see the Birches. It was a really cool experience, and there was a lot to do in this area. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It was a really easy place to get to. It's right off the interstate, and it was, I want to say, about $20 to get in just for the day to do the hikes. There's a couple of different trails here. This is the Pemigewasset River, which runs alongside some of the trails. I don't know for sure if I'm saying that correctly, but it was beautiful. And then we basically just parked our car. The lady at the entrance told us where to park and gave us a map. And we parked our car and did a couple of the hikes, which are all just pretty much flat. The first one was along the river, and then we went to go find the Birches. And even though it was past peak here, it was still very beautiful. And we went in the middle of the day, in the middle of the week, so there was almost nobody there. It was amazing.
I walked through another spider web.
influencers running in the wild. Just kidding, she's hardly ever on social media. Next, we got back onto I-93 and headed north to Lincoln, where we stopped for lunch and then went on to the Kancgamangus Highway. We stopped for lunch at the Moon Cafe and Bakery, which was amazing. It was right next to the River Walk Resort, which is beautiful when you come around the corner and just see this huge building with the red roof and the mountains in the background. It was really cool. I wanted to stay there for our next trip, but they're already booked through October. They had a lot of options here. We got a really interesting sandwich that had like this blueberry jam and apple slices on it with turkey, and the smoothies were out of this world, fresh and delicious. There was also some shopping in this area as well, so I definitely would recommend stopping here to get a bite to eat before you head out on the Kancgamangus Highway. After lunch, we hopped on the Kancgamangus Highway, which is about 2 hours in one direction. So we weren't able to do the whole drive because we had to get to Vermont, which was in the opposite direction, but we started in Lincoln and headed towards Conway. So we headed east, and it was a little past peak here, but the colors were still very beautiful, and there's a ton of stops on the way with overlooks where you can just park right there on the side of the road, hop out and take pictures and videos and have sweeping mountain views. There are also stops with hikes. Some of the hikes are long, some of them are short, some of them are very easy, and some of them are a little tougher. We were only able to do a couple of stops for overlooks, and we made one stop where we went down to the river, which I'll show later. But this is just the drive through the Kancgamangus Highway and some of the stops along the way. Here we pulled off at the first overlook. Some of the overlooks have paved parking lots with restroom areas. Some just have gravel shoulders to pull off on. But as you can see, you can look out and there are just sweeping mountain views. It was, every time we got out and took pictures and videos, it was just gorgeous. At one of the pull-offs, we were able to walk down the side of the interstate, basically, down to the Pemigewasset River, where there were these huge rocks and boulders, and it was really cool. There were people swimming down on one end, and then there's a bridge above it where you can take pictures and see down into it, which we have some photos of, which I'll show later here. But it was just really cool to go down there and check it out. That was all the time we had to spend on the Kancgamangus Highway and in New Hampshire for this trip. So we headed west to Vermont, but we do plan on trying to get back to New Hampshire this year and do the whole Kancgamangus Highway and check out Lincoln and Conway. And I hope you all get to check it out too.